Hello everyone, my name is Hank, Assistant Manager of Strickland Propane. I went online and asked people to tell me which video game characters they want to see in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In this video, I'll be letting y'all know what I thought of their suggestions. Lycanroc. The only reason I'd like to see this happen is because we've got some vampire werewolf killers in the game now. Lycanroc's an interesting Pokemon, probably a decent representative, but I would have expected Mimikyu or something to that effect first. Well, whatever. If you want your Awu, you can have it. Alright, now we've got two options, either Sakuya or Chirno. Here's the problem. If you're talking Sakuya, well, I'd rather just have Dio Brando himself, but that's beside the point. If you want to throw knives, maybe stop time, okay, fine, you've got your Tuhu. Not really the most iconic of them, I'd expect Reimu. But if you want to talk about Chirno, well, that's a huge problem. Why? Because they gotta be able to balance this game, and if they have Chirno in it, she's the strongest. No character will be able to even damage her. So, yeah, don't be a baka. It's just how things are gonna go. Professor Layton. Now at first glance, I didn't really understand just how proficient this guy was in combat, but he's a pretty tough cookie. And he's got brains, a real puzzling guy. So if you like brain puzzles and you like sword fighting, you've got here an excellent opponent, but unfortunately, his games are kind of obscure. Not that they aren't good, just that, well, people don't play them enough. Still, I think it's fair to say that Layton deserves some representation, an assist trophy at minimum, and on a greater scale, maybe even a playable character. I won't say that he's up there with the others who deserve it most, but I certainly think he is more than qualified. Porky. The thing about Porky is that we've seen this kid as a boss and other kind of annoying interloper more than once. So, with Porky already being in the games, I don't see why Porky couldn't be in some way in the new Smash, but I don't see it happening. Frankly, that we have the two Earthbound reps and the Mushroom now, and Mr. Saturn, is quite impressive. I'd expect a boss or an assist trophy. Tom Landry. Oh, goodness me. Now, to you fans of Super Smash Bros., Masahiro Sakurai is your god. For me, it's Tom Landry. Tom Landry, if you're watching me right now, I hope you're looking down with a smile. You've gotten me through some very tough times with just your guidance. And I know that you're going to keep doing that no matter how tough the times get. Thank you. You're my #1 pick for Smash Brothers. Chrono. I think Chrono is a real ringer. We're talking a shoo-in. Absolutely the right kind of character for Smash Brothers. Chrono Trigger is a hugely iconic game, and with Final Fantasy already having its mainstay poster boy, the only thing more appropriate than Chrono from Square would probably be something from, I don't know, Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior, depending on where you live. I'd say Chrono's got a better shot because of the whole famous in the West thing, but at the same time, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw some kind of slime or something just because Square. At the same time, Square's been kind of, There are only 2 songs from Final Fantasy in the whole game, at least from what we can see. So I don't think Square's ready to play ball, but I'm ready to play Chrono. What a cool character. Plus, can't go wrong with Akira Toriyama art style. Shantae. Put some clothes on, damn it! That aside, Shantae is a pretty good fit for Smash. I'd say even more so than Shovel Knight because Shantae's been around for a much longer amount of time. Still, I'd still say assist trophy is more likely, but you never know. People might get a pleasant surprise. I'd still say If anything, an assist trophy is more common. Liquid Snake and Big Boss. Well, here you've got a 2-for-1 special. I wouldn't say that either of these have a very good shot of making it into Smash Brothers. It's already enough to have Solid Snake and Gray Fox back. And I wouldn't say it's very likely that we'd get Big Boss on top of that. If anything, we'd already have found out about it, though it would be quite the exciting reveal. For my personal taste, hell yeah. We're talking this is a touchdown pass for the... Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, I got excited. I thought about the possibility of having Liquid Snake and Solid Snake fighting on Shadow Moses while Big Boss fights in Congo Jungle. Now, if you're trying to tell me that that's not the coolest thing you've heard all day, then you're gonna tell me that you're a liar. Rants. As in Sengoku rounds. I can't believe somebody would want this character in a game. I detest everything that this man stands for and does. That is not how you treat a lady. Gilbert Gottfried. Well, I don't know, but Gilbert, do you want to be in Smash Brothers?
What do you think? Of course I do! I can't wait to get in there and smash some brothers!
Alright, well there you have it. Dante or Virgil of the Devil May Cry series. I think Dante would be quite an interesting character from Capcom. Given the current levels of promotion for the new Devil May Cry game, I wouldn't say it's too unlikely. However, I don't think it's gonna happen. We'd sooner see Ken from Street Fighter than this other red coat, bleached blonde hair, martial arts mastery character. I got the same voice though, so I guess that's kind of a win. Leon S. Kennedy. Now here's a guy who can handle himself no matter how bad the circumstances. However, I gotta wonder if they're gonna let him in with that haircut. Then again, it's anime. All them other anime guys have stupid hair. Why not this one? This guy's looking like he's something out of Terminator 2, but then grew up. Well, I guess that means he's qualified to at least fight some kind of robot like Rob. Darkside Phil. Ashley, are you talking about that little girl from those WarioWare games? What's wrong with you? Why would you want to put an innocent little girl in a game where people beat up each other? Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Stop trying to beat up on innocent children. That goes for the rest of you. You take out them young kids. None of them psi powers. Alright, I don't care what Bobby puts on his head and says he can do, he's still just a boy. And them boys ain't right. You take them kids out of Smash Brothers and stop beating up on children. Isaac from the Golden Sun series. Now here's a character I'd like to see. Why? Because this is a boy who was not afraid to go do what he had to do, even though it wasn't his responsibility to do it. We're talking about a young man who went on a great adventure with just his weird psychic powers and fought against great evils, only to eventually become a man, have his own kids, and lead them into a, I guess, Part 3 sequel that didn't do anything but disappoint most of its fans. We get Isaac, we get a new Golden Sun. And if there's only going to be one character by Camelot that we're going to see, I'd rather it be this one than that purple plumber. Louie, a.k.a. King of Bugs, a.k.a. a no-down dirty lying scoundrel. I can't stand that little, lousy, insufferable Louie. Why? Because Louie's a thief, a liar, a crook, and in some cases, a cannibal. Perhaps not a cannibal, but there's nothing he won't eat. Why, that Louie has done more harm than good in his entire tenure with the Hokutashin, or whatever. Look, I'm not from there. I don't know how to say it. Hokutate, more like, get this guy out of my face, say. I don't want to see Louie anywhere near my game. If I see that Louie, I'm gonna have to kick Sakurai's ass so hard he lands on whatever planet Pikmin's supposed to be. If it's Planet of the Apes and he's just on Earth in the end, well, at least he'll have to see what happened when I sent him into the future by kicking him too hard in his ass. You keep that scumbag Louie away from my game. And with that, that's the end of part 2. If you'd like a part 3, go ahead and leave so in the comments. Also tell me what characters you'd like to hear about. As for me, I'm done for now. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and to click subscribe if you want to see more here on the channel. Until next time, I'm Hank Hill, and I hope you have a smashing time. Goodbye.